gonna shoot out some names of wrestlers, and in short, like you don't have to do like a full speech. In short, tell me your thoughts of these wrestlers that I list. Brock Lesnar,
All-time great. One of the all-time greats. Sorry. Yeah, one of.
Bobby Lashley,
I like him. I think he's solid. I don't know what else to say about Bobby. I love Bobby.
Bobby Lashley, if you like.
Yes,
Roman Reigns.
Oh, the head of the table, the tribal chief. One of the best gimmicks in professional wrestling right now.
Ooh.
Just throwing that out there.
Argue with your mama. Edge.
Edge?
Yeah.
GOAT. One of the GOATs, bro. Come on, it's Edge. When that man retired, I was so sad. No, all right, a little backstory on Edge, right? Mm-hmm. So at the time, when I first got into wrestling at 8 or 9 years old, broke, didn't have cable. You know what I had though? SmackDown, because it was on whatever news channel or whatever at the time. Yeah, exactly. So something I can watch. And at the time, Edge was at the top of his game, world champion, you know what I'm saying? And I just loved everything he was doing, the emotion he had, the finisher, everything. I love Edge. So when he retired, I was sad, man. I was like, damn, my favorite right now just retired as I'm getting into this damn sport.
Oh, man. Yo. Oh, wait. You was just getting into when he retired?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
you missed a peak.
I missed everything, dude. I missed everything. Because, when I was younger, before I watched wrestling, I knew about it. And I did go to one live show. And I think that's what got my foot in the door with it. Because, my aunt took me when I was, 6, I think. 6 or 7, something like that. And I got to see Randy Orton, John Cena, all these people, and I'm like, oh, okay, I actually know these people, because when I was even younger than that, sometimes I would go to my friend's house and they would have the games, so I'd play it, so I knew who these people were, but I just didn't watch it yet. And then I was sick one day at home, and then I was like,
you just
Mom,
turned it on.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, can you turn on SmackDown? Because she was going to bed. I was like, can you turn on SmackDown? The first match I saw was Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental Championship. Vicky Guerrero was there. They had a banger. And I know it's honestly one of the two most random people to really get me invested in wrestling. We could talk about Randy Orton, John Cena, Undertaker, but it was Kofi and Dolph that got me into it. They had a banger.
Next name, John Cena.
Dude, okay. I'm gonna say it right now, bro. The greatest sports entertainer of all time. Not professional wrestler or anything, because my favorite professional wrestler is Bryan Danielson. But I think the greatest sports entertainer of all time, John Cena. There's no way. There's no one else.
It is.
I know I missed a lot of his earlier stuff, and I've seen highlights, so I know what he's done. But watching it, that was untapped, bro. He was having banger matches every week. The freaking Kevin Owens, debuting with the NXT Championship. That banger with Sami Zayn, Cesaro. Dude, no, John Cena was on another level in 2015.
My first John Cena match was his TLC match versus Edge. That's the first one I saw live, legitimately live. And then I obviously went back, but I saw it. I'm like, yo, I remember that. I remember exactly where I was. I was literally in my uncle's basement watching it, and I'm like, yo, this is actually insane. And I'm sitting there as a kid, that shit don't hurt. You ain't getting no splinter or some shit. What is going on? Next name, Randy Orton.
Oh, he was my favorite of all time before it was Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whatever. I think Randy Orton is the smoothest wrestler of all time. Period.
And he's smart.
Yes, dude.
He ain't out here bro. I joke around, but I might just say screw it, because I'm in that age now where I'm just saying screw it. I might just say fuck it. I'm just gonna take a class and train to see if I can take the wrestles. But I'm I literally, you probably see I put out tweets. I'm they was hey, Gresh, you gonna take a tope? You gonna take a suicide? I said, I think not. No.
Dude, if WWE hit me up tomorrow and said, hey, we want you on the show, we want you to do something crazy, I swear to God, I tell them, put me through a table. I want to go through a table, bro. I want to be a meme. I don't care, bro. Put me through a table, bro.
Yo, next name, The Rock.
I miss so much of his career, bro. You want to know something? So sad. I fucking like I said, I started watching around 2008, 2009, whatever. So when he comes back, and when he first comes back, or after that long hiatus,
2011.
2011. I go, oh, I watched a couple of his movies. I love The Rock. Oh, wait,
He's a
He used to
wrestler.
wrestle? that is how I figured out The Rock used to wrestle, bro.
You're like, wait.
Yeah, because I was watching like highlights on YouTube or something back in that day. Because I didn't have Raw, so that's the only way I could watch Raw. So I see he returns, and I go, "Oh, I love The Rock." Yeah.
If you let me tell you, if you grew up watching The Rock, your mom would have been like my mom and said, "Get the fuck away from that TV."
Yep.
Because the way this man used to talk,
was wild.
He was hair done like Whoopi Shane McMahon, still a pussy. I like how you mentioned him earlier, Keith Lee.
Oh wait, what are we talking about?
What we're talking about with the names.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce of Drake.
We got lost in the sauce, but I should have reeled you back in. That's my bad. Yeah, let's reel it back in because we getting sidetracked. But Keith Lee, on your list of names, like, what are your thoughts of this wrestler?
I think Keith Lee. I hate trying to compare AEW and stuff like that because I just like to watch. I just watch what I watch, you know. But I do think one of the dumbest decisions WWE's done recently is let him go. Like, he is a star, bro. Like, the things he can do, he's funny, he can talk on the mic, everything, bro. I really don't get that decision. But I think Keith Lee is bound to be a world champion somewhere. If it's not in AEW, somewhere. We already saw it in NXT, you know, he held the NXT
Tony
title.
Khan bought Ring of Honor. There's your world champion. You know, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind Gresham versus Lee at some point.
Yeah, I think
not
Keith
me,
Lee
the
is
other
amazing. I think Keith Lee is amazing.
Swerve Strickland,
dude. Swerve is icy. Everything he does is so smooth.
His theme song, bro. I'm like
everything about him. Is he from Georgia? He gives me Atlanta vibes.
I believe
does he hang out there a lot?
He hangs out here a lot.
Yeah, I get those vibes.
Yeah, bro, catch vibe. I'm like, bro,
you know, he's dope.
Like, and it's like he's another one that I'm like, y'all let him go too?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, man, am I missing something about what makes a star in WWE? Am I fucking missing something?
That's what I'm trying to figure. I'm like, do I gotta be big? Because if that's the case, I don't want to go. Like, as a content creator, yeah, you can let me go. Like, but as a wrestler, if I just say, you know, I want to wrestle, no, yeah. I'm kind of a slanky kind of guy. Like, I'm quick. Like, I'll knock you out, but I'm not finna bulk out. As much as I tried to gain weight over the pandemic. I gained it a little bit and lost it. And I'm like, fuck.
My metabolism too high for that.
Exactly. So I'm like, fuck. Next name I'm about to bring up, the absolute Ricky Starks.
Dude, I think he's world champion material already. I really do think that he got all the tools. Like, he's charismatic. He can go in the ring. I think it's only a matter of time before he's a world champion in AEW.
He has to be. Like, it's like the pop that this man got in New Orleans on Dynamite. I'm like, yo, what in the world? Shouts and honorable mention, Powerhouse Hobbs. That dude he's smooth. Even though he made that shirt that said "I break backs."
Yeah, dog. Come on, man.
When I said, bro, wearing this shit out in public out of context. How will I explain this?
That's like me wearing some merch that says BDE on it, and people are like, "What the hell? Big dick energy."
Big dick. Big dick energy. Yeah, they be like, "You break
this
backs?
Nigga's a clown.
You break backs? Come on." I'm like, he like, you know what I mean? No, bro.
No, we don't.
No. Like, let me wear this. Ricky Starks is one of those guys. Like, I can see, like, the way when he became FTW champion, I'm like, yo, this dude is legit.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. He's a man. Like, he's and it's funny how a lot of wrestlers are slowly or significant others of wrestlers are slowly following me on Twitter, and I'm interacting. Getting introduced to a lot of these different black wrestlers. I'm like, wow. I appreciate this.
Yeah, for real.
2 more names before we wrap up this list. Samoa Joe.
Oh, dude, world champion material wherever he goes. It don't matter.
Did you see that? You see that match?
I know I haven't seen it, dude. I'll tell you something right now. I don't know what happened to me, but I think over the past 2 years, I love wrestling so much, but I think because I make content on it, I don't watch it because
I'll blame you.
Yeah, like I used to watch it all the time. Like I would, do my content later when Raw came on, watch Raw. Do my content, SmackDown comes on, watch it. Sometimes I would tune into NXT when it was black and gold and stuff. But I don't know. I think either I need a break from watching it weekly, and I have been doing that for like a long time now. But like I think my preferred way is it's just YouTube. Like I feel like that's how I stay happy with WWE. Like I don't agree with every decision, but like I can't watch Raw live. I mean, who can? It's 3 hours. But yeah, like I would prefer to miss it live and then go back, check out the clips I'm interested in, and that keeps me engaged with WWE.
Time for the last one. This is for the people who watch both of our contents because it's become a meme now. Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose. Let me tell you about Mandy Rose, brother. No, dude, no, that meme really just took off.
How did that happen, though?
Bro, okay, so someone found a post of when I liked like one of her Instagram pictures from like, I don't even remember when. It was either 2019 or 2020. Yeah, I just like the post. I was like, you see what I'm saying, bro. Don't deny it.
That's a gorgeous woman. I ain't gonna get.
But like, but then at the time too, I also did like her in-ring work. I thought she could like improve, but I like the direction she was going. I think she's solid now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Mandy Rose is good. I don't know. There's her promos are still not where
it sounds a little dry from time to time.
Yeah, like
when she delivers, she don't have no little sass to it. Just like she's just reading a script. That's just
like I feel like the delivery is fine, but just give a little more emotion. That's it.
Yeah, I think she's just lacking in the emotion part. I'm pretty sure once she gets that right drive, it's about drive. Remember that meme? Once she get that drive, she'll probably push it because that's just my only. Because I watch NXT 2.0, like that's literally one of the shows that I can actually stomach watching it because it's characters and gimmick and pretty much meme heavy. Yeah, that's my cup of tea. So I'm like, and it's just 2 hours. So I'm like, okay, bet I can watch it. Cool. Like, so it's like when I saw her on, I'm like, yeah, she's getting there. And then when I saw her at Stand and Deliver, because I actually watched it, it came on at 12 o'clock. I'm like, this is an early ass show, but
it is.
But dude, it came on and I watched it. I'm like, okay, she's actually hanging in there with. She didn't stand out in a bad way. She stood out like, okay, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Right. I know what I'm doing. So kudos to Mandy Rose on that. But man, you and Mandy Rose is like me and Nikita Lyons, bro.
Dude, don't.
People keep tagging me in that shit.
You gonna get me in trouble, dog.
I'm probably just got myself in trouble. That shit going on the Reddit already. All I did was put out help. Cause I'm like, I was trying to contemplate what I'm seeing, and people just blew up and just said, so what you need help with?
You said, look, if I speak, Twitter will suspend me.
Or I will get put on probation because shout out to Public Enemy podcast. They got put on probation because they was I think they said something similar, and I'm like, and they got a bigger following than me. So I'm like, shit, damn, if I speak. So now I just but when it's a black woman, I don't give a shit. Shout out Jade Cargill, shout out Sasha Banks, Naomi, who else? Kiera Hogan. Shout out all these black women that are just downright gorgeous. Now, let me correct you. I'm not being weird about it. I'm just giving them their props. Because some people be like, when I say, oh, they're like, oh, you lusting. I'm like, bro, but I don't say nothing when y'all be lusting after Roman Reigns.
Hey, no, look, okay, no, for real. I've always seen it on Twitter. If people hate me for it, whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with appreciating someone's looks if you can at least appreciate their in-ring work too. Right. Because like, we may think, Mandy Rose is the most beautiful woman on earth, but she can go in the ring. And at the end of the day, that's what I actually care about. Like, so all the stuff is just jokes, but it's literally
like I know Sasha's married. I know Naomi's married. I know Kiera Hogan has a relationship. I know Jade Cargill is married. I'm like, bro, I'm just joking. I know if I see them in person, I'm gonna talk to them like a known person. Like I tell this joke all the time. I'm like, yo, if I ever see Beyonce or anybody else in person, I'm not going to be that fanboy. I'm literally gonna be like, how you doing? And I'm going to keep it pushing. That's just me. That's just how I am.
I will say, if I meet Beyonce, I'm keeping it cool. But inside, I'm losing my damn mind.
Like, yo, that's
losing my damn mind.
That's how you do it, man. But that was the list of all the wrestlers.
Sleep, flex, and repeat. Everybody